Well, there's a lot of fear and disgust among people who live here, and we've seen investigators come in and out all day. And just next door, another vacate order. Why? You can see the awning above me collapsing. We had trouble too. So we showed up at their Brooklyn headquarters in Greenpoint, trying to get answers for parents. And while we were here, we saw a postal worker delivering a package to her front door, and it was all caught on that camera. And while to his credit, he did ring the doorbell, he left the package in plain view. Right down this block, that's where surveillance video shows a man was lying unconscious. Police say it was after being brutally attacked. I'm gonna make this driver's job just a little bit easier, help him out a bit. Could this be the original selfie? Here you can see Escher playing with a metal sphere. And from another angle, it looks like this. And just steps away, you can actually step into his shoes and see your own reflection. Now this dough was made last night because it needs 24 hours to rise slowly. Then you stretch it by hand because, as they say in Italy, fiore di essere italiana. Holding a flashlight in one hand, waving with the other, Bezarine Kingsley looks up at her son's jailhouse window, fearing for his life.
This is a human rights violation. This is a constitutional right violation. And no one seems to be held accountable.
She says her son hasn't even had a trial.
And I thought in America there's a presumption of innocence. And that's not really what's going on.
Calling what's been going on at the Metropolitan Detention Center a dangerous situation.
Imagine what my son is going through because the temperatures were very, very cold.
It got so bad, lawyers representing inmates here are suing the Federal Bureau of Prisons. We were inside this Manhattan courtroom where staff at the jail described bundling up to stay warm. This video from an anonymous source shows a look inside.
There just really seemed to be no urgent response to this.
Family members inside this jail describe brutal conditions, people without food, left freezing in the dark for days on end, many lacking access to basic medical attention.
This is cruel, unusual punishment, and we've allowed it to go on for far too long.
The Federal Bureau of Prisons has told us inmates have hot water for showers and basic necessities, and staff says heat is back on, but many aren't buying it. This high school student says he'll be posting on social media so his friends can learn what he learned in court.
I wanted to exercise my civilian rights and show up.
And back outside the jail in Sunset Park, people are covering this wall with messages of support, saying whether inside a jail or outside, human beings deserve to be treated with dignity. Paula Vasan, News 12 Nightside.
I feel cheated. I feel abused a bit and made a fool of.
Marissa Disperito says it's by someone she never expected, her wedding photographer, Staten Island-based Innovative Productions. For the past decade, she says she's been trying to get what she paid over $8,000 for, the rest of her photos, albums, and a video. In desperation, turning to Facebook. Finding out she's not the only victim.
He betrayed us, he up and left.
This couple says they use the same photographer and they've got the same story. Lawyer Gregory Esposito says it could be a serious crime.
Sounds like they have a case for grand larceny.
We tried contacting Innovative Productions ourselves, without success. So how do you prevent this from happening to you? A wedding vendor, former brides say, promised them the world, but failed to deliver. We asked the experts. To avoid vendor fraud, experts at wedding planning site The Knot recommend you read reviews, ask for client referrals, and pay with a credit card when possible, making it easier to dispute charges if you need to. Also, buy wedding insurance, and, a big one, listen to your gut. Advice they say they wish they had known earlier.
We want our memories.
In Bensonhurst, Paula Vasan, News 12 Brooklyn. Eighth graders at IS 201 in Diker Heights are on a mission.
This one needs to be in a little bit more. Where's the screwdriver?
Building a desk for their fellow classmate, Maria Pizzo, who says she's often uncomfortable in class, even with the wheelchair-accessible seating the school offers.
Sometimes it's hard to read and write because I gotta lean forward.
Her friends stepping up to the challenge.
So first we have the hooks here for the backpack. We have adjustable legs, so if the wheelchair is too high or low, it's a cup holder so she can put her water bottle easier there.
Even planning to add decorations.
With different little designs that she would like on it.
In purple, her favorite color.
everyone deserves to have a dream come true.
Their teacher, Cindy Scagnamillo, says they'll enter the finished product in a local student competition where students are going head-to-head to solve world problems.
We already won.
By helping out a friend they saw struggling.
I hope it inspires everyone else, like other people who are watching this.
These teens showing us how the qualities that make us different can be the reasons we come together. In Diker Heights, Paula Vasan, News 12 Nightside.